हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, टुडे विल वी डिस्कस अबाउट लाउड रीडिंग। ओके, आज का हमारा टॉपिक है लाउड रीडिंग। लाउड रीडिंग मीन्स रीडिंग अ पैसेज फ्रॉम अ टेक्स्ट अलाउड इन लाउड और ओरल रीडिंग द रीडर रीड्स loud enough to be heard by the listeners. Loud reading is done by the reader not only for himself but for the listeners also. Therefore, the readings should be loud enough to be clearly audible to the listeners. इसके क्या ऑब्जेक्टिव्स हैं? ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ लाउड रीडिंग। टू टीच करेक्ट प्रोनाउंसिएशन। ओके, प्रोनाउंसिएशन कैसा होना चाहिए? करेक्ट। The primary objective of oral reading should be to teach English pronunciation. According to Menon and Patel, to give practice in the good pronunciation, articulation, correct intonation, right emphasis, tone, speed, etc. so that the voice may correctly integrate the sense. The words are provided that the pupil does not have to think of the words he is going to read. Oral reading includes all the elements of pronunciation, stress, intonation, pause, rhythm, etc. Okay. Next, develop reading as an art. An important objective of loud reading is to enable the students to read with expression. According to Rayburn, to develop reading as an art, so that the pupils may learn to read aloud with proper expression and may learn to convey the feelings behind the words of their listeners. The expression also include facial expression. Next, provide practice in English pronunciation. Loud reading is the best means of giving an intensive practice in English pronunciation. Rayburn says to test the knowledge of English words and phrases and whether he knows how to pronounce them, how to phrase words, how to enunciate clearly. Reading aloud is a test as well as practice. Okay. Next, enrich the vocabulary. It is known fact that reading enriches vocabulary. The reader comes across new words and phrases while reading aloud. The teacher or the parent explain the meaning of such words and the reader is acquainted with the new words. Okay. Next, provide fluency in reading. Loud reading helps in increasing the speed of reading. The regular practice of loud reading enables the reader to read fluently. Next, enhance the comprehension power. Reading is just not mere reading but means to read with comprehension. Continuous and regular reading improves one's comprehension power. It helps to understand the meaning of the new words. Next, develop confidence. Regular loud reading removes the student's hesitation to speak English. Further, it develops the confidence level among the pupil. Enable the students to express. Oral reading is reading with expression. The facial expressions and body language express the sentiments and feelings of the reader. Rayburn says, pupil may learn to read aloud with proper expression and may learn to convey the feelings behind the words of their listeners. Okay. Next, develop reading habit. A good and efficient teacher develops interest in reading among the students. An interest in reading encourages the students to read more and gradually the reading habit is developed. This habit is useful for the students both on campus and off campus. Next, develop reading as a hobby. According to Samuel Johnson, if a student does the reading as a task and not as an inclination, it would do him little good. Therefore, the teacher should encourage his students to make reading their hobby. If the assignment or task is done with interest and inclination, it becomes interesting and enjoyable. A text read with interest becomes a pleasant experience. Okay. Next, procedure in teaching oral reading. यानी कि लाउड रीडिंग की क्या क्या प्रोसेसिंग है. स्टेप फर्स्ट है इसका सिलेक्शन ऑफ द पैसेज। सबसे पहले हमें पैसेज को सिलेक्ट करना है। दिस इज द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट स्टेप। The teacher needs to carefully select the matter to be read. The following points should be kept in mind while selecting the passage. Okay. The text should be according to the standard of the students. The vocabulary and pronunciation should match the level of the students. Next, the reading materials should be easy to understand and does not contain too many difficult words, otherwise the students may lose interest in reading. They may even give up due to lack of comprehension. Next, the reading matter should be very interesting. This would create interest the students. The material selected should be according to the choice of the pupil. Next step is step 2. Model reading by the teacher. The second important step is the model reading by the teacher for the students. The students follow the model reading while listening to it attentively and follow it in their books. The teacher should carefully read aloud because the students observe and follow their teacher very minutely. The teacher should observe following precautions while doing model reading. The teacher should read aloud very carefully and with correct pronunciation, intonation, stress, rhythm, etc. The teacher should do the oral reading neither too slowly nor too fast. In fact, the pace should be set according to the level of intelligence of the students. The facial expression of the students are a great indicator to understand whether the students are able to follow or not. In between the reading, the teacher can put up some questions to the class to confirm that the pupils are following the reading properly. Dr. West explains, until the pupil can read himself, the teacher is the sole source of the language. He is like the mother, word putting gobbets of English into the open wake of his pupils. If the students require repetition of model teaching, the teacher should do so because the aim of this model reading is to train the auditory nerves of the students. Okay. Next step 3, explanation of difficult words. The teacher should explain the difficult words to the class because it has been found that aloud reading becomes easier and fluent if the reader understands the passage. Next step 4, reading by the pupil. The teacher asks individual students to do reading one by one and listens attentively to each reading. It should be seen that maximum number of students should get the chance to do oral reading. All the errors, firstly in pronunciation and then in intonation, pause, stress, etc. should be corrected, but at the end of reading, regular interpretation would make the student conscious and hesitate to read. Next, step 5, questions on vocabulary, comprehension and structure. In order to ascertain whether the students have understood the read out text or not, the teacher should ask certain questions on comprehension, vocabulary and structures. Step 6, home assignment and class assignment. The home assignment and class assignment should be given to the students after the completion of the language. Different types of questions based on comprehension, structure and vocabulary should be given. Okay. Advantage of loud reading. इसके क्या लाभ है loud reading के? There are several merits of oral reading. Enables the teacher to pay individual attention to the pupil and the mistakes can be easily found out. develops and enhances the self-confidence among the students, provides ample practice to the students to express properly in spoken English, develops a sense of appreciation among people and builds a path for conversation. Next, a good technique to remove the fear from the students for public speaking. इसकी क्या लिमिटेशन है? Mere loud reading does not emphasize the meaning. Fresh voice says the danger of too much reading aloud is that it may lead to short circuiting of the meaning, whereby the written words does not convey meaning but becomes merely a symbol for the collection of sounds and is translated straight in the sound. Next, mainly students become habitual of loud reading. Even at later stage when they are required to do silent reading, they find it difficult to switch over. Third, many students do not want to listen to other students reading. They get distracted and thereby fail to become good listeners. Okay, a student's habitual of loud reading becomes unfit for extensive reading. Next, people generally focus total attention to pronunciation and often fail to understand the meaning. When one student reads, practically all other students sit idle. Often they start talking or whispering. This disturbs even those students who want to listen sincerely and seriously. While reading aloud, the student's attention is divided on several aspects: pronunciation, intonation, meaning, comprehension, questions, etc. It is very difficult for small students to focus attention on so many aspects. Okay, thank you for watching.